Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing something that I absolutely love talking about on this channel, and by now I'm sure you all know how much I love talking about it because I love it so much. I now work for this company, and that is Lush. So today I'm going to be doing a Lush autumn and Halloween haul for you. Now in previous years I have done a Halloween and Christmas haul, so I've smushed everything into one and I've made it into just one haul. But now that I actually work for Lush, I didn't really want to do that because I know so much more about the products this year, and now that I've actually gone out and bought everything from the Halloween range, I thought it would be quite prudent to do a Halloween haul just on its own, and then in November I'm going to do a Christmas Lush haul. So don't worry, I'll still be doing a Christmas haul like I do every year, but it's just going to be that there's going to be two separate ones, a Halloween one and then a Christmas one later on. I'm also going to apologise in advance if you've seen a lot of these on YouTube. I do apologise, but I'm a Lush addict, I work for Lush, how can I not do a Lush Halloween haul? It would be criminal. So anyway, without further prattling, I'm going to get straight into this haul and show you what delights you can find in Lush this Halloween and autumn. So the first thing I've got to show you is the Autumn Leaves Bath Bomb. Now I absolutely love this one. It's my favourite one to show people in the shop because it's just so beautiful. Oh my god, just look at it. Just take a minute to appreciate how beautiful this is. It's basically a bath bomb in the shape of an autumn leaf with all these different colours. So you've got yellow, you've got green, and you've got this kind of orangey red colour. And when you put this into the bath, it turns your water like this really beautiful mixture of greens and yellows and reds. It's supposed to mimic the colours of the changing leaves in autumn. It's beautiful. Now this scent is the same as the grass shower gel and the grass scent family. So if you like that kind of fragrance from Lush, then you're going to love this because this has got sandalwood, it's got bergamot, it's also got neroli in there. So it's a really lovely kind of clean, herby, fresh scent. And I believe it's also got juniper berry in it too. So it is very much a herbally fresh green scent. Like it's that kind of scent. If you like really fresh fragrant things that remind you of really freshly cut grass, or you know, just damp foliage, or just walking out in the autumn rain, then you're going to absolutely adore this because it's honestly one of my favourite ones this year. I have to say, this year Lush have really outdone themselves for Halloween, and I think this one absolutely takes the biscuit. Although I will also add, this is an autumn and Halloween one, but it's still going to be available at Christmas time too, so you can still get it at Christmas. Monsters Ball Bath Bomb. This one has been like gold dust to get hold of because every time I've gone into work for a shift at Lush, it's always been out of stock. Everyone's just been going crazy for this little guy, and he's just been like a Scarlet Pimpernel. But he's just so cute. This one has lime and neroli, olibanum oil, and it's also made with cocoa butter. It's fresh with the neroli, but then it's also got that lovely like kick to it with the lime, but it's really a lovely scent. Now I love this one because I kind of feel an affinity to this little guy. If you guys have been following my channel for a while now, you probably already know this, but for those of you who don't follow my channel or who are new to here, I am visually impaired. I'm blind in this eye and I've got only a small amount of vision left in my left eye. So this guy is kind of like got an affinity with me because he's only got one eye. I've only got one eye to see out of. We could be like little bath buddies, and I just think he's just so cute, and I love him. Sparkly Pumpkin Bubble Bar. Oh my god, this is my favourite out of every single product for Halloween and Christmas. This is my favourite. They brought it out last year and the year before, and they've got this one back again this year. It's a pumpkin shaped bubble bar with glitter, gold glitter, and it's made with lime, grapefruit and juniper berry. So it's a really lovely, fresh, sharp, punchy fragrance. It's beautiful. I absolutely love this one. It's also got a little cinnamon stick in there, which is quite invigorating, but this one turns your water like a really rich orange colour with all this glitter on the top. It's just so lovely, and I adore the fragrance. I usually tend to get about 2 baths out of this because I like to break it in half and use it in 2 goes. You could use it in 1 go if you wanted to, but honestly, if you like really fruity, sharp, clean fragrances or anything with a little bit of a punch to it, you're going to love this one. It's so nice to use in the morning or just when you want something to give you a bit of shimmer. It's just so pretty, and I love this one. It's my favourite. Glitter! Glitter hands! Honestly, at my job at Lush, I'm covered in glitter. Like the whole time that I work at my job, at my shift at Lush, I've just got glitter all over me. Boo Bath Melt. Oh, this one is so cute. This one's got a little face on him and he's just adorable. I love him. This is what he looks like. He's a little ghost. Oh my gosh, look at him. Now this has got mimosa and ginger, and gingers are very good as a muscle relaxant, and this is just a really nice one to use if you want to give your skin a bit of moisture, because bath melts are more hydrating and kinder to the skin than the bath bombs are. But I really like this one because it's fresh and it's got that lovely, almost like a cocktail kind of scent with the mimosa in there, but then the ginger does make it a little bit more of an autumnal scent. So I really like this one actually, and I'm really going to enjoy using him. Although I do feel bad because I have to put him in my bath and make him melt, and he's got a little face, and whenever Lush do things that have got faces on them, you always feel like a really horrible, disgusting person for putting it in the bath and making it melt, but oh well. Lord of Misrule bath bomb. So this is Lord of Misrule. It's a green bath bomb with this crown embossed on the top, and it's inspired by the pagan Feast of Fools, and it's made with patchouli, black pepper, and it's also got a little bit of vanilla in there. So this one is spicy, but it's got a lovely sweet undertone to it with the vanilla in there. And I really like this one because it turns your water this really rich burgundy wine colour. It's very indulgent to use in your bath, and I do really like this one. It's not my favourite. My favourite is Sparkly Pumpkin, but I do like this one, and I'm very pleased that they've brought it back. Smells so good. Smells so yummy. Ooh. Pumpkin bath bomb. Oh my god, this one is definitely the most festive for Halloween, I'll have to say. And this is what he looks like. He is a bath bomb with a pumpkin face. This is kind of like the traditional jack-o'-lantern. This one is made with cinnamon and vanilla. So this is really spicy. Now if you like really spicy blends from Lush, like if you like things like Luxury Lush Pud or even Twilight, I feel like you would like this one because it's kind of that fragrance. It's very spicy and it's a really warm, intense blend, and it turns your water this really rich kind of orangey colour. But the smell is so good. It's very comforting, and it's just nice to use in the evening on a cold October night with maybe a ghost story audiobook or something, and you know, a hot beverage. It would be quite a nice little festive Halloween hamper night, I feel. I think I might use him first actually tonight, I think, because I've had all this stuff in my bag for about a week because I had to get hold of Monster's bath bomb, and I've not been able to use any of this stuff. I've been very restrained, so I think now that I've been able to do a haul, I will use one tonight and have a good old Halloween pamper night. So I think he's going to be the first to go down. The next thing I have to show you is the Lord of Misrule shower cream. Now this is the same fragrance as the Lord of Misrule bath bomb. It's got vanilla, black pepper, and it's also got patchouli in it. Now shower creams, they're just very rich, intense, moisturising creams. They're a little bit more forgiving to the skin than the shower gels are, but this is just a really nice fragrance. And if you like Lord of Misrule as a bath bomb and you want to use it more often, or you want to use it in the shower, then you could go for this. And I really like the fragrance of Lord of Misrule, and I feel like it's not quite as intense as it is in the bath bomb, but it's certainly, you do get those notes of patchouli and also the vanilla and the black pepper in there. Goth Fairy Shimmer Bar. Now this is Goth Fairy. She is a shimmer bar, and she is made with bergamot and grapefruit, and she's also got a bit of luster packed in her as well. Now you would use this as a moisturiser, so you rub this across your skin and it moisturises your skin, but it also gives you a bit of shimmer. Now I really like this because this is kind of advertised as Snow Fairy's sister, and I prefer Goth Fairy to Snow Fairy because I find Goth Fairy is a little bit more of a subtler sweet scent. Like, it's not as intense as Snow Fairy is, and I prefer more fruity sweet scents, and I just love the shimmer that you get with this one. You really do get so much shimmer with this one. If you like glitter and looking shimmery, you need this in your life because this does surely have lots of shimmer in it. Fireside soap. So this is the Fireside soap. It's this really beautiful bar of soap, and it's red, and it's got these kind of flames in it, so it looks like it's like a fireside naturally. Now this is made with clove bud oil, and it's also got vanilla in there, so this one is extremely spicy. So if you like things like Lord of Misrule, or you like things like even the pumpkin one, you probably would like this. This is quite a nice accompaniment to that because it's really spicy with the clove in there. So it's inspired by the idea of roasting chestnuts by the fire. This is where Fireside comes from, and it's a really spicy blend, and I just absolutely love this, and I just think it's really nice to use as an evening kind of soap because of the clove in it. So that's Fireside. Now the last thing I have to show you is Magic Wand soap. In the shop, this is a massive, like, actual wand, and you actually see this on the inside, and they cut it up. Obviously you get a chunk of it depending on how much you want in grams. Now this is made with charcoal to detoxify the skin and get rid of any impurities, and it's also got tangerine in there. So this is a really nice fresh fragrance to use. I particularly like this to use during the mornings perhaps, because it's just so fresh, it's so clean, and it's so citrusy in scent. I love it. So that was my Lush Halloween and autumn haul. I really hope you enjoyed it and that you've got some ideas of things you might like to try for Halloween from Lush. Do let me know in the comments if you've tried anything from the Halloween Lush range and what thing is your favourite too. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. And I will see you guys in my next video.